Coming up on the Local Live, 3 bidders are vying to take over operations at Westchester County Airport. The town of Mamaroneck is gearing up for its annual paving project. A Mamaroneck staple is closing after more than 50 years of business. The new executive director at the Center for Continuing Education is making changes. The creator of Girl Power gives us a peek behind the scenes. Stay tuned for this and other stories. Good evening, it's Thursday, August 3rd. I'm Alexandra Garcia. Welcome to the Local Live. Westchester County received 3 bids from companies hoping to manage and operate the county airport. The bidders will be identified next week after review by the county's consultants, Frasca and Associates. The county is following a bidding process required by the Federal Aviation Administration. The bid announcement comes after last Thursday's public meeting to consider a controversial plan to overhaul the airport and add 2 departure gates and new parking garages. Opponents fear the expansion will lower nearby property values and increase noise and traffic. This week, the town of Mamaroneck began its annual paving project. Work will occur daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The affected areas will be Maple Hill Section, East Garden Drive, Ellsworth Road, and Stonyside Drive. Expect detours and traffic delays due to lane closures. Officials are urging residents to seek alternate routes and to park vehicles on unaffected side roads that coincide with parking regulations. After 53 years of selling and fixing motorcycles, Mamaroneck's House of Honda is closing. His last day in business is unclear, but owner Honda Bob posted a thanks to his loyal customers on Facebook and said he was on to living a new and different life, taking all my wonderful memories with me. We wish him well in his future endeavors. The Center for Continuing Education has a new executive director, Diane Cashman, and she's adding new classes and programs. New classes for fall include ones on the geopolitics of Korea, the impact of diversity on America's bottom line, and the failure of traditional polling methods to determine political and other outcomes. Among the new programs are a Harlem gospel music tour and a cooking series that will collaborate with local restaurants. Fall classes start September 25th and registration begins August 25th. Within the media, here's Christian Longuera.
Yes, summer is still in full swing, but September is right around the corner. Before school begins, the Larchmont Mamaroneck Patch wants to remind all parents that kids entering Mamaroneck and Rhinebeck schools must be vaccinated. The article includes a detailed list for which vaccine should be administered by age and grade levels. Go to thepatch.com for more details. A beautiful home, as well as a historic landmark, is up for sale in Mamaroneck. The 1918 home was built by Adrian Bedell, an architect and former mayor of Mamaroneck from 1935 to 1938. The European chateau is located at 136 Highview Street and is on the market for $949,000. For more details, check out the Mamaroneck Daily Voice. Back-to-school shopping can be expensive, but families in New York can receive a portion of their items tax-free. According to the Larchmont Patch, certain items under $110 are exempt from the New York State sales tax. For more details, visit the Larchmont Mamaroneck Patch. Governor Andrew Cuomo confirmed that the first half of the Tappan Zee Bridge will open on August 25th. The original bridge was built in 1955 and construction began on the renovation in 2013. The $3.9 billion bridge is now officially called the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge. To learn more, you can visit LOHUD.com. An alert has been issued by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration cautioning consumers to avoid Carabiner brand Maridol papayas from Mexico. This brand of papayas has been linked to salmonella outbreaks in New York. The CDC has reported 12 hospitalizations and 1 death. For more information, visit the Mamaroneck Daily Voice. If you can find it online, you can find it in the media. I'm Christian Longuera.
Did you know if you need equipment, you can book it online? At LMC-TV.org, go to Services and click on Forms. Click on Equipment Request Form, fill out the information and equipment you need, and submit. Not sure which equipment you need? Equipment Rentals in the service bar will show you exactly what we have. You can always email us with questions. It's all a click away at lmctv.org.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll get a behind-the-scenes look at girl power with creator Jennie Reich Litzky.
Have you been looking for a way to get your YouTube project off the ground? Well, look no further. Down here at LMC-TV, we have the tools to bring your ideas to life. With the magic of green screen, you can go anywhere. If you're into current events, politics, or entertainment, sounds like you create your own news channel. And this is the perfect spot for you. We have access to numerous pre-made news sets with customizable options. So come share what you think is important to your audience. Or if you want to talk about things that you love, like video games, then this is your GameStop. Give your personal review, share your tricks and cheats, or boast your achievements. Whatever you want to share with your fellow gamers. Hungry for more? Come teach us how to create some tasty treats, share kitchen hacks, or easy meals. Be your own Chef Boyar YouTube. Into creating but not cooking? This is your DIY destination. Tell the world how you create fun things from scratch. Come on down and start recording. The sky's the limit down here at LMC. If you want to make your very own YouTube show, come down Tuesdays or Fridays between 4 and 6. You must reserve your time in advance and bring your own script, JPEGs, and videos on a USB with you. Go to LMC-TV.org for more information.
Good evening and welcome back to the Local Live. I'm Ronald Kathwari, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down and speaking with local student Jennie Reich Litzky, a Girl Scout from our area who took a passion project and created a TV show right here at LMC TV for her Girl Scout Gold Award. Girl Power is a 20-minute long video documentary highlighting the accomplishments and influence women have had on the world. Jennie, thank you for being with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure speaking with you. So can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
So I just graduated from Mamaroneck High School. I enjoy the performing arts and writing and theater and film, so that's why I was really excited to film my project here.
Okay. Awesome. So can you tell the viewers at home, what is Girl Power?
So Girl Power is a video about women in history, because I felt like in school we don't talk about women enough. So I took 4 women, Elizabeth Blackwell, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Joan of Arc, and I basically created flashbacks for each of them to explain basically who they are.
Awesome. So where did you get this idea from, and how did you know that you wanted to create it in that aspect and that format?
Well, I definitely knew I wanted to work on film, so I decided to start here, and I wanted to make the video engaging, so instead of just making it basically a documentary on each person, I decided to write up flashbacks to really act out the scenes, so it would be clear to the audience what they did with their lives.
How did you, I know in the video you have a lot of different actors. How did you approach the actors? Were they your friends, or how did they get involved?
So I chose some little Girl Scouts, so I am a Girl Scout, I'm an ambassador, so I spoke to younger troops, so they wanted to be in my video, and then students from the PACE program at Mamaroneck High School were very willing to be in my video as well. And I approached a few adults, including my mom, a staff member from her school, and some people I actually found online to be in my video. A lot of people in the community wanted to be in it.
So how long did it take you to put all of this together?
It took a while. I started it, I think, at the beginning of last year, but with the college application and everything going on, it took a while to get it all together. But we did a lot for it this summer, so I'm really happy that we were able to finish it.
That's awesome. So in the video you highlight, again, like you said, 4 amazing women, Harriet, Joan of Arc. How did you know and how did you choose that you wanted to highlight those 4, and why not highlight others?
Well, I actually just looked up women online, like influential women in history, and I read about a bunch of them, and these were the women that really stuck out to me. They all had different amazing attributes that they made. I didn't want to pick women that were too similar. So one is a writer, one is the first doctor, and I really wanted a diverse group of women to talk about.
Is there any woman that inspires you?
Out of the 4 of them?
It could be anyone, out of the 4 of them or in general.
Well, my mom inspires me a lot. I know that's not.
Awesome.
It's not.
No, that's really great.
Yeah, she's taught me a lot.
And besides your mom, like any of those 4?
Well, Joan of Arc inspires me a lot. She dressed up as a man to go and talk to the king to put him back on the throne. She led a whole army, and I think that's amazing that she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any issue in society today that a women's issue in society today that you feel that is most important and that you would want to speak out for or against?
I definitely think the wage gap is a huge issue. If women and men are doing the same work, they should be able to make the same amount of money. That's definitely a big issue happening today.
Awesome. And what are your hopes for girl power in the future?
I hope that it not only teaches anyone who watches it, including young students, adults, anybody, I hope it teaches them that women have helped shape the world that we live in today. And I also hope that it inspires people to do further research on women so they can learn more about how they've really shaped our society.
And so girl power is on LMC-TV.
Yeah.
What do you want for future episodes? Like, who is there any other women that you want to feature, or what are you hoping that audience members can take away from it?
Well, I hope, like I said, I hope that maybe a future Girl Scout will maybe continue this project and pick more women to talk about, because I really think it's a really engaging way to learn.
Yeah.
At the age of 17, I began my voyage to save France. I gained the support of villagers and was given a horse to travel on to meet with Charles. I dressed as a man for my traveling because I wouldn't be taken seriously as a woman. I traveled 11 days to finally get to see Charles.
Who are you?
I am here to save France.
Something seems off about you. Take off your hat. Are you a woman? Guards!
And that was just a sneak peek. I'm looking forward to watching it. Thank you, Jenny, for talking to us. And stay tuned for more of The Local Live.
Hey guys, we are back here at the studio at the Local Live. I'm Kyote.
And I'm Kate. Kyote, tell us what's hot. Besides you.
Well guys, listen, my wife knows how to make me blush, fellas. Let me tell you that right now. But today, Kate, we are bringing you Detroit, directed by none other than Catherine Bigelow, who won an Oscar for The Hurt Locker, making her the first female director to ever win that prestigious award.
I know. And she's one of my favorites, and she really deserved it for that film. But this is another great film. And in this film stars John Boyega from, you may know him from Star Wars.
Absolutely.
Will Poulter, really creepy. Algie Smith, and co-starring two of our favorites, John Krasinski and Anthony Mackie. Just to name a few. This film chronicles the events that unfolded the night of July 25th, 1967 at the Algiers Hotel during the riots in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, really powerful film, and Catherine Bigelow knows how to spice up the intensity in her film. So guys, let's take a quick look at this clip.
Check it out.
It's a war zone out there. They're destroying the city. I'm trying to help here.
Don't say another word.
Come on. I told you what I saw.
What is going on here?
It's not that simple.
I know exactly who you are.
Man.
I'm really creeped out by Will Poulter's eyebrows, though.
That's what you got out of the clip?
No, not only, but it's just I couldn't take my eyes off him. But anyway, this film does look great, and I can't wait to see it. Fun fact, in case you guys didn't know, Catherine Bigelow was up against her ex-husband, James Cameron, for Best Director in 2010. Her for The Hurt Locker and him for Avatar. Check out Detroit, opening this Friday, August 4th.
Now, that's awesome and all, but let's get to some TV now, okay? So right now, we are in the second season of Insecure, which is on HBO. And we watched the first episode and we liked it, all right? So this season's definitely shaping up to be a great season. The show depicts a clear character study into protagonist's common discovery of occurrences in her life as an African-American woman in LA. And it tells the story in a very satirical and intelligent way.
Totally. I wasn't a huge fan of this show last season. I stuck with it just out of loyalty.
Yeah.
It definitely needs to be fine-tuned a bit more in terms of the acting, especially our main protagonist, Issa, played by producer, actor, and writer Issa Rae.
Jack of all trades.
Indeed, Jill. You have a gem on your hands. It definitely has great potential, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for another edition of Scriptly Live right here at the Local Live.
Take care, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Yellow is one of the friendliest cats. She loves to lounge around and be petted. She will make an excellent family pet. All she wants is love from humans, and she gets along well with other cats. Bucky is a 1.5-year-old friendly, outgoing, goofy lab mix. He plays well with other dogs. Bucky is crate trained and is finding his crate to be a happy place. You will find a wonderful, playful companion if you adopt Bucky. For more information on Yellow or Bucky, or to learn about other pets you can adopt, please go to ny-petrescue.org. Please consider making an online donation to support the local live. It will help us purchase new set furniture. Check out LMC-TV's wish list on our website. To make a cash donation, click on the donate button in the upper right corner. We'd really appreciate it. We always welcome new volunteers and interns, and we love hearing from our viewers. Send us an email to thelocallive@lmctv.org. Thank you so much for watching our show. That's all for tonight. I'm Alexandra Garcia. See you next week for a new episode of The Local Live.